So today is day 29, I think, and maybe ride 19. Yeah, it's definitely ride 19. I know that much. So today we did a little groundwork in the arena. Tried to move her out a little bit, but it was still kind of like, it felt solid, but she was a little uncomfortable with the footing. So I said, you know what, let's dial it back a little bit and not have a slip or an injury. And so we just did some basic normal groundwork type stuff, nothing super crazy, all her norms. But she was a little swishy and she just seemed a little bit off today. So I decided that it would be a good idea to change it up a little bit. So I put some driving lines on her today, and we ground drove a little bit. So that was fun. She took to it. She really seemed to enjoy it. She was listening, did some voice commands. I got a little bitty video clip for you just starting out, so you can kind of see what we did today. Nothing crazy. That's why I'm giving you a little more video of us riding. Can we please get back over on the road, dear? Thank you. So we're just finishing up our ride. I took her for a cool down walk. This is on the way home. She's looped, nice looped rein. I mean, on the buckle. No big deal. She'll probably rush a little bit when we get to the driveway, and so my intent is to work her. Basically just do a few passes back and forth a few times before we're finished. And once she shows signs of, okay, just relax a little bit, and who knows how long we're going to do this kind of attitude, then I shift and go to the arena and walk around a couple laps in there. I never finish off with the walk up to the driveway, just so that they don't get it in their heads that going home means we get to stop working. I want them to not be rushing home. And so I try to work them out and about, and I try to work them at home too. Nothing crazy, just keep going basically. So anyways, we had another great end to our week. I'm really happy with her this week. We had a hiccup here and there with her swishy tail, but for the most part today, she's been really relaxed. Once we started the ground driving and once I rode her at a walk on this trail ride, she's been really relaxed and quiet. And so it's a wonderful end point, wonderful way to stop our week and to finish it off. Here's a car coming behind. And so that is the plan. We'll just kind of start back up next week and see what it brings. I'll let you know what my plan is on what I'm going to do. We'll probably try some more ground driving because that was really fun, and I would absolutely love to teach her to drive like a cart someday. So ground driving's the spot to start, and got people who will give me advice and help me out with it. So we're going to play around with it, see if she takes to it, and if she does, who knows what we'll end up doing. So one way or another, sure, she's having fun. I'm having fun, and we will see you guys next week. Good girl. That's it. You gotta get used to feeling those straps. Good girl, sissy. Good job. And whoa. And whoa. There you go. Good girl. Good girl, sissy. There's something new today. We needed a new experience. Walk on. Good girl. Good job, sis. I'm letting him kind of dangle a little because I want her to get used to it. Good girl, sissy. That's it. And woo. And woo. Good girl. Good job. Good girl, sissy. Very nice. That a girl. Good. Walk on. Good girl. Good job, Sissy. There we go. Hey, a quick note to add to what I had just said. So she did great walking past the driveway, and then here she is, just so you can see. Here she is. And then the neighbor stopped me and goes, "Wait, is that the same horse?" So he was out when I was riding her the one day a couple weeks back where she was on our way home, and Nomi had ridden her out and she did really well and seemed fine. And then it was just, she wasn't quite ready to be going from hand walked under saddle to not hand walked under saddle. We had a few things we needed to kind of fill gaps. And so she was just a mess coming home that day, and he had seen it and was just like, woo-wee, that's a nutty, nutcase right there. And he saw her today and he goes, "Is that the same horse?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's the same horse." And he was just like blown away by the progress that we made. So just a little note that, man, just a little consistency can go really long ways. And she's doing great. I'm really excited about how we ended our ride. Little less worried, not quite as quick past the driveway. She was like, "Okay, I know what we're doing, and then we're gonna come back and it's all gonna be okay." And so, she ended with a nice relaxed go of it. I yielded her to a stop a couple times, a little different than just yielding from a standstill, and she actually did really, really well with that. And I think that's something I'm going to incorporate, almost like it's a little easier for her mentally to do it from moving. She's improved greatly from a standstill, and I'm going to keep working at it. But again, vary it up. It's good to vary things up and to not just, I'm sorry, do you have one of those horrible horse flies, baby? Vary it up and keep them from just being stuck doing the same old all the time. So ground driving today, yielding to a stop was really good for her, and it's a great way to end our week. So again, we'll see you next time.